Hi guys, today we will configure our PostMaster address book with our email client through the inbuilt LDAP protocol service that we have in our PostMaster. We have chosen Outlook as our email client for today, but if you are using any other email client apart from Outlook, you can synchronize your address book of PostMaster with that as well. Now to start with, we have to tweak some settings in our PostMaster. So let's log in as an admin and check the settings. Now once you have logged in, you have to go to PostMaster, and here you can check the option which is called LDAP. So if you click on that, this is your LDAP service protocol. So you have to enable it. So click here and it will ask to start your LDAP server. Click on confirm. The port that has to be used is 389. The enable login, you have three options: disable, normal, detailed. It is recommended that you select detailed to get the specific kind of logs or the queries associated with your LDAP server in details for further troubleshooting. Once you have chosen that, you have to click on confirm and your LDAP server is activated. If you want to run your LDAP on a secured level, yes, you have to select the LDAP secure server level here. So we have options for LDAP as well as LDAP server secure protocol inbuilt in our PostMaster as well. Now the next thing that you have to do is, under advanced section, you have an option which is called authentication enabled. Now if you checkbox this option, then you are actually enforcing the username and the password based authorization in your email client if you enable the same option. So as of now, we'll just remove it, but if you want that kind of setting in your email client, you can enable the same. Next, under database, you have options like full contact details and name and email. Now the database type you have to choose as per your requirement: name and email and full contact details from the drop down list. So it will give you what information from the address book database that you really want to get available in your Outlook client or any other email client. So let's select full contact details. Now under local address book, you can see by default it is being enabled. So this option is always selected by default and cannot be disabled. Hence the local address book data is always available to the users via the LDAP client. Next options that you have is global address book. So if you want to get additional data from other selected address books, you have to select the global address book. As of now, we will be done with this kind of settings. Save it and then configure one email ID and get our address book for that particular email ID from our PostMaster address book. Let's save our settings. Now these are all the settings that has to be done with regards to your PostMaster. Now we will start our email client and configure one account. Here you have to put in your PostMaster server IP. The same will be for my outgoing SMTP as well. Here you have to put in the password of the user. Let's go to more settings. Connection remains as it is. Under advanced, you have to put in the incoming port and the outgoing SMTP server as well. So here we will put in let's check the account. Okay. Now once we have configured our ID, we'll go to address book. Before that, go to account settings, and here you have the address book. So create a new one. Select Internet Directory Service LDAP, Click on next. Here you have to put in the server name, that is your postmaster IP address. So from here all the address or the contacts will get called by the email client. Make sure this is correct IP. Now here you have the option which is called logon information. So this is the one that I was talking about. If you want to have a authentication based username and password to call your address book from your postmaster, enable that under your advanced settings of LDAP server protocol, and here you have to enable this option, put in the username and the password of that user. But since we have disabled that option, we'll just uncheck it. Then go to more settings. Okay, we will do that as well. Here you have to put in the display name and make sure that the port is 389. Click on apply and save your settings. We'll close it. We'll go to address book, then go to tools, options. Here select PME, that is the name of your address book that you have given in your email client, to be at the top. Make sure it is at the top because it is actually allowing your email client to fetch the records directly from which server you really want it to get, to search from. Once this is done, click on OK and restart your Outlook. Alright, now let's just create a new mail. So here let's select the HR ID and let's call one, here you have to select PME. Let's create the one. Alright, so these are the users which were there in my postmaster. So I have just put in the first 3 letters and it has fetched the record from my postmaster address book and shown me in my Outlook. So you can select the user and send a mail. So this way you can go ahead in configuring your postmaster address book directly with your email client. In case if you need any other assistance regarding configuration, kindly drop a mail to support@qlc.in or give us a call back. Thank you.